Welcome to the Woolly Closet. My name is Gwen and today is the 8th of November on a Wednesday, and usually I take my podcasts on Thursday, but as it's going to rain all day tomorrow and foggy and gloomy, I had a window of opportunity and thought I would record today and maybe post it tomorrow. We shall see. I have one finished object today. Well, maybe two, but that one doesn't count because it's older. Two works in progress, a book and a little tin can. And of course, the object of today is my finished Plumette sweater. It is a sweater designed by Marie Regnier for Laine magazine. It is an all-over lace pattern sweater knitted with one single strand of mohair and all these eyelets with I-cord bind-offs. And this may look chilly and cold, but it's not. It's a really warm sweater, perfect for autumn weather. I knitted it with Drops Kid Silk, color number 4, pink. And this is a size 6 and I used 5 balls, so that's not a lot. And you can get a very long way with just 5 balls. It's made with a raglan shape, which you can't really tell. I don't know how she does it, but it's amazing. I used 3.5mm US 4 needles and a 4mm US 6 for this sweater. And it's supposed to be a very wide neckline, but it kept falling off my shoulders, so I decided to do the neckline again. And I ripped out the I-cord and picked up fewer stitches so it would fit my shoulders better. But that's all optional, of course. This sweater is in Laine magazine issue number 19 and you can now pre-order that, and it's filled with more amazing sweaters. There's also a sweater in there by Maxime Cyr, and my husband said he would like that one, so maybe I'll oblige him and knit that one for him someday. My other finished object is my Geogradient shawl. I've been wearing it a lot. This is the first West knit shawl, because it's by Stephen West. I have finished on time, and also the first West knit shawl that isn't as large as the others are. So this one is very nice to wear. I did stop early at this point here. I had to do a few more rounds, but I was just done with it. I thought it was just nice as it is right now. So I stopped at row number 22, I think, and I did the I-cord bind off, which is already starting to curl in again, but that I don't care. It's still lovely to wear. I used the granny square in the middle, and I used some brushed alpaca right here and here for some extra texture and warmth, and of course in the granny square itself. I'll wear it for you the way I wear it under my coat, so like this, and it's nice and warm. I made this with Drops Fabel, which is actually a sock yarn, but I don't find it prickly at all, and it's nice and warm. I made it with a 3mm US 2.5 needle size. Yeah, that's it. I call it my Hufflepuff meets Wednesday shawl. And my daughter really likes it too, so maybe when she's a little bigger, I'll lose it to her because she will steal it, I'm sure. But now I will take it off because I just put on the fire and it's getting a little warm in here finally. It's very chilly today. Okay. Where to go first? I've been working on my daughter's raglan, on my daughter's sweater. I've come a long way now. I've added some more stripes to it and it's really growing quite fast. I really like it. I love this alpaca yarn too. It's so nice and fuzzy and soft. And it's very warm and very light, like a cloud. This is Drops Air. It's all in the name, I guess. And it's a wool alpaca blend, I think. This is very old stash. I think it's about 5 years old. Maybe I talked about that in the last episode, I don't know. This is made with a 375mm US 5 and a 4.5mm US 7 size needle. And what I did with a neckline, it's actually a knit one, purl one neckline, but I don't really like the look of knit one, purl one ribbing. So I do a purl one, knit one through the back loop, and that gives you a much nicer finish. I think it's called half twisted rib. I don't know, I'm not sure, but it's looks really pretty, not so sloppy. And then Edna, which is a Swedish yarn company, they sometimes send me yarn to try out. They send me 2 skeins of Järbo No. 6, which is a really nice Swedish wool in 2 colors, a brown and a blue. And those skeins were so pretty. I just had to cast one thing on immediately. And I was craving some color work, but because it's been a while. And I cast it on a hat for my husband. This is the Fleet hat by Tin Can Knits. I think it's really pretty. I used the German twisted cast on because that's nice and stretchy. And I use a Norwegian knitting thimble for the color work because I knit continental. I forgot where it is. Wait, I'll be right back. So this is a Norwegian knitting thimble and I use it for all my color work. I put it on my index finger and then I can put the contrasting color in the left loop and the main color in the right loop like this. And then I can knit quite even color work, I think. But you can only use this one if you knit continental, I think. For English knitters, it's different. I haven't seen any English knitters use this, so maybe I'm wrong. But I cannot live without this little gadget. It's amazing. I also have a coupon code for you. If you live in the Netherlands, Belgium, Austria, Germany, Sweden, Finland or Norway, you can have a discount code of 30% off. And that discount code is The Woolly Closet in all caps. You can use it on accessories, knitting needles, wool, anything you like. Just make sure you check. Some yarns are a little more expensive because of their pricing in Sweden itself, but other yarns are just very nice and economically priced, and I think they really have nice Swedish and Norwegian, Scandinavian yarns. I like the non-superwash ones, but they also have superwash yarns, and you should go check that out. This was all gifted to me, by the way. This pattern is the Fleet Hat, and it's from this book, maybe you know it, Strange Brew by Tin Can Knits. I'm using 2 colors, but you could use 3. Where is it? Let's see. Oh, there's so many amazing things in this. Oh, here it is. So here's a picture with it with 3 colors. And my daughter, because I picked this book from my bookcase in the attic where we usually keep our books, because we have a very small house and there's no room for books downstairs. My daughter saw this book and she said, "Oh wow, Mom, that's amazing, amazing book. I like this one and this one and this one." And then as she was flipping through it, she saw this sweater. Is this a nice one? No, this one. She saw this sweater here, the Moraine sweater, and she said, "I want that one," immediately. And just 5 minutes before she said that, I was flipping through this book and I thought to myself, "Ooh, I must make her this sweater." So it was very funny and it made me laugh, and I bought yarn from Edma myself. They didn't give that to me. I did use a discount code, but they are sending me some yarn for this sweater right here. And you could also make a grown-up version if you like, because this book is amazing. It has patterns from newborn to adult size, male, extra, extra large, I think. And there are amazing sweaters in this one. I also really like, let's see, there are hats in here too that you could use for swatching instead of making a regular swatch, which I really like, or a cowl. Where's the, I also really like this one. I hope you can see, I can't see what I'm doing now. Oh, this is maybe a better picture. Yeah. Where's the other one? I really like to make my little niece one. There's more at the front, I think, is right here. Let's see. Just use my notebook like this. I really like this one too, maybe for my niece. But yeah, there are charts in there and sizing for baby to adult, and also different yarn weights, so Aran, DK and sharp yarn. So it's just an amazing recipe book you could use, and I really love this. I don't think it's in print anymore, but maybe you can get a digital version on Ravelry. Maybe I should check. Anyway, this is a wonderful book, and if you can get your hands on it, buy it. You won't be sorry. Now I'll open my notebook again, because let's see, what else do we have? I talked about the shawl, I talked about the hat, I talked about the book and the thing. There was a knit night where I went to, which was very dangerous because I was talking to 2 women I usually meet there, and they are also spinners. And one of them said, "Well, I have a spare spinning wheel, and if you like, you can borrow it from me." So this Friday there's another knit night and I will be going, and I think she will be bringing her spinning wheel with her for me to try. So I'm a little nervous if this new hobby is going to send me into another rabbit hole of exciting new things. I have no spinning fibers here. I did buy some from John Arben, but of course it's stuck in customs, so I have to wait for that. So I hope my friend will bring some spinning fiber. You see, I don't even know the terms. I have no idea. They will have to teach me everything, so I hope they will take the time and get me set up a bit so I can try it out. If you do know how to spin and you have any tips or YouTube people I could follow and learn from them, please let me know, because I have no idea where to search or what to look for or what is a great video or tutorial to follow. Please leave them down below. And on that knit night, I also bought this very cute tin. The owner of the store kept this apart from me because she knows I have a little budgie or two. And she immediately thought, this one is for her. So I bought it straight away. It's so cute. There's nothing in here for now, but I am going to keep stitch markers in here and such. Just really cute. You saw my budgie at the intro of the video. He likes to play with my yarn. And I was knitting on my head and I thought, why is my head so heavy all of a sudden? And then he crawled underneath it and tried to climb up. That's what you saw. Then we had a lovely weekend with, well, we usually go on a Sunday to a cafe here in town for a lunch with my mother-in-law. And after that, I had a little appointment with someone special. She is Sarah from It's a Sarah. Maybe you follow her podcast, maybe you know her, maybe you've met her too. She made an Ariana cardigan a while ago, and she also made an Ariana sweater. And she was talking about that on her podcast, and she said, I don't remember where I saw this cardigan, and I'm sure I made this sweater myself. It was my own idea, but well, maybe not, I'm not sure. And I said in her comments, well, it was me. We had a whole conversation about it because of the raglan, because of the batwing sleeves, and it was too much fabric. I made that sweater with Drops Nepal, and the yarn choice was wrong because it was way too heavy. And I did make those batwing sleeves, and it just was too much fabric underneath. I didn't wear that sweater. I'll post a picture here if you... But Sarah was inspired by that cardigan, by me, and she wanted to make one, and we had a whole conversation, and I warned her about the batwings, that it was too much fabric underneath and she should omit those if she wanted a nice fitting cardigan or sweater. But she likes a clean inbox, so she deleted all those messages later, and she couldn't remember it was me, and she was really ashamed that she forgot about that. But I didn't care. I mean, I have no rights to anything. I mean, and those things happen. You forget things, and she was very lovely about it. And she really wanted to say sorry and apologize, which was by no means necessary at all. But she said, when I'm in Dordrecht, where I live, we could go for tea. And I said, yes, we could go for tea. I know a nice place. And when she had a fashion show at a local yarn store here, she said, well, I could come by after, just tell me where to go and I'll meet you there. So that's what she did. And we had a lovely time. We chatted about everything, about knitting, crochet, family ways we wanted to try. She bought some Isager yarn, which I never held in my life, so I got a chance to feel that. It's quite rustic. I didn't think it would be so rustic. And we talked about the Ariana cardigan / sweater, which is no more in my house. I ripped out my Ariana quite a while ago, and I made a pillowcase out of it. And this is not even half of those grannies, so I have many more to go. And I can make more pillowcases, so that's what I will do. I just folded the body double and crocheted the stitches together. So you cannot take the cushion out of it, and I don't really mind. If I really want to wash it, I can rip out this seam here and wash everything. But I think it looks really nice and cozy on my couch. So, like that. And I think I will someday make that sweater again, because I really like the look of it. But this time I will use other colors. I have some black Drops No, which is finer, so I'll have to make more rounds for a granny square to meet the exact measurements for the cardigan. And I probably will still make it a sweater because I'm not a cardigan person. Okay, I think I covered everything. I think this will be a short one. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Great plans coming. Great knits. Trying to finish them. Let me know what you're working on. I will link everything I've talked about down below. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you maybe in 2 or 3 weeks, depending on whether I have finished anything. Okay, see you then. Bye.